It's been 7 days since trained back, rear delts and biceps. It's about 110. Should take about 45 minutes. It's gonna be a good one. Today is Thursday. Nothing else to say, just gonna go hardcore with this one. Gonna do less talking. Gonna show all the clips in the beginning, and then I'll do a little bit of description shit afterwards. So we're gonna do 3 warm-up sets before the heaviest set. 90 pounds, 140, I just did, and then now 180. Last warm-up, it's usually less than 5 reps for me. Just enough to kind of get used to the weight and then go off from there. Plan is to do 200. So, one little tip, at least that helps me. This pad doesn't go low enough for me. So what I do is I just contract my calf to tighten it up, and then I'm a little bit more stable. And it seems like I can pull this down without it pulling me up. So I can either use a little bit more weight, or I can get an extra rep or two. Good set. As many as I could until that last one. Barely could get it down, or in that one, couldn't fully get it down. Got it about halfway, 75%, 80%. I was pulling it as hard as I could. It just wasn't moving anymore. So, set's done. So you can kind of reach your arms up for a second. A couple one, little boom. Give it a little flex. You can tell it's pretty fatigued already. It's a good Good overall stimulus. Done there. Moving on to some type of row. The idea with every back day is that you're doing something overhead, pulling it down, something rowing, throwing some rear delts, basic shit. Don't overcomplicate it. Gonna do one warm up, maybe 5-6 reps, and then go up to the heaviest set. I'm only doing one warm up because simple answer, it's all I need. All right. I'm not gonna move it super slow like I normally do. I'm just gonna have good control over it. See how I like it. First strap is easier to get on. Second one is a little bit of a little harder. Oh my God. Heavy, man. So when I let it go, I've had the habit of, so once I get to here, in my head, sometimes I get a little bit too obsessed with this ultra stretch. And my clavicle was like, not doing so good for a little bit. It's just there's too much. I'm almost pushing it. I'm not even letting it pull. I'm actually like almost pushing at the end. Too obsessed with the stretch almost. So I'm just letting my arms go straight pretty much. Letting my arm go and then kind of pulling it back in. And as I pull, arching my back a little bit, and I'm pushing into this pad with my lower chest or like upper stomach. So just some things that I'm thinking about, kind of helping me connect a little bit more to the muscle. Whew. Done in this. Gonna move on to bent over row. I think I have the habit of not loading my lower back enough, not training it enough. When I dieted down in body weight last time, looking back on it, the pictures, my lower back has to be thicker. So, like I have a good flare, I think, but I don't have a lot of thickness in my lower back. But I've been doing more lower back stuff last couple months, so simple stuff, bent over rows and stiff legs. It's fucking heavy, Jesus Christ. I don't know how the fuck people do so much weight on this goddamn exercise. Whew. All right, that set was weird. This movement's a little bit weird for me. For some reason I can't seem to like really be locked into it. Like I pull it and I just can't seem to pull it as hard as I'm pulling it, but it's not the same stress that I get on like a supported row. But I was trying to do my lower back a little bit, like load it up. So it was cool, it was good. I mean, I literally stopped in the middle of the set, I think, and then I restarted, but I still went hard, so whatever. I think when I combine the dieting, as in eating less calories, and also like low-key training more often, because that always seems to happen once I start dieting. I try not to, but so I'm a little bit fatigued. Like taking an extra day would have been probably ideal, but fuck it. I mean, you want to go train, you know? So like, sometimes you think you're ready, try and tell yourself you're ready. But you know deep down you're probably like, an extra day or two probably would have been good, but it's almost as if I'm like 90% recovered. But that extra 10% is like that ultra, like, holy shit, this is a great fucking workout, you know? So, but whatever. No partials on this. When I do too many partials, it becomes a little bit too destructive. It's almost like the workout can't be hard. It can't be too hard. So the more fucking pain I can go through in my head, I think it's better. But at some point, there's enough. Anymore. Like if you're in that zone for too long, that super stressful zone, that last rep, you stay in that zone too long, I mean, you got to jump into the fire, then you got to get out. You stay in too long, you stay in a couple seconds too long, all of a sudden, that's like way more recovery now needed to heal that wound that you just, like your skin, let's say, right? Instead of just going for a second, it's a fine line. Staying in long enough to cause enough damage, aka that stressful set, but not too long, because then it's super hard to recover from it. So that's the difference from really that last rep you can do on your own, and then doing one more force rep where your partner really makes it super difficult for you to get. That last rep is so much more fatiguing. All right, done on this. Hit some a bicep now. Same bicep exercise as always. Preachers, which are dope, and then I stretch. So I'm thinking shortening, stretch, just basic shit. I mean, not basic, but elbow in front of me, and then elbow behind me. So. It's been 40 minutes. Yeah, about 40. Do biceps, takes 5 minutes, 45-minute workout. All right, let's see what happens with this 60-pound bar. Let's just see how many full reps I can do. I'm not gonna do any death holds shit or anything. Tuck my elbows in, feet here. All right, let's see. Oh. All right, change the plans. That's it. I gotta take more rest days, man. Too fatigued. Or I gotta back off my sets a little bit. Sometimes when you have like an extreme personality and it's never hard enough, then you do as many full reps as you can, and then you do some partials, and then you just hold the end position for as long as possible. It can be almost too much, aka staying in the fire for too long. So just something that I gotta regulate, I guess we'll call that. Still good though, good. It was a good training session to stimulate the back and biceps. So plain and simple.